I just sent her this photo because this is the problem we're facing, right? So when we encounter a tweet like this, in which the person tweeting has the text and is responding to a certain article, our scraper takes the text that the guy is tweeting, as well as the article link and of course the preview text of the article.
Yes.
Yes, so that's the part that's happening there at the comment is that whole part is about the tweet text that's actually tweeted by the person. And the responding variable is the part of the article and the preview text.
Yes.
So in order to get rid of that article and that link in the preview text, we thought we could just, for example, delete that responding variable and just only take the comment variable.
Yes, but
However, when we run that and I check the output in the CSV file, every tweet that's a reply to someone else is then just totally ignored.
my hunch is that you are too advanced with wanting to dump data, and you should spend a little bit of time trying to prototype. So actually what my recommendation for you is to dump it to a new line separated JSON file instead. And then you can parse it from there. Okay. Instead of doing this now, I want to debug this function. Actually card, where do I get the cards for card and page cards? So let me just do this. I'm not a big fan of like screenshots now because I'll be
No, I can't even send it through through Zoom. I saw so.
No, because I'm unable to debug properly. So what I'm doing is, and this is what I want you to do too, jump back into prototyping it rather than just looking at your giant CSV file and like getting like the feeling you don't know how to debug. You're trying to, right? So this looks good, right? So what I'll do is, first of all, I'm gonna return it as a JSON object so I can actually see can you look for the index in this object of where like a tweet is that doesn't work versus a tweet that does work? I'm not sure this is attainable.
Not quite sure I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm not quite sure I know what you mean.
By the way, I like what you're doing here. Are you having Python 2? No, Python 2. So post date, what's wrong here? All right, so we turn this into a little JSON object instead, so I can actually know, we retain the attributes of what we have. So now you get this. Yep. So the comment looks good. So let's go to the next one. And you tell me where there's a problem. Okay, this is
right. Well, the thing is, we should see the tweet so we can.
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
So Anouk, can you bring just a sec. I don't want to maximize. Can you bring this the Chrome thing? Oh, it's here, right? Sorry. So which one is it? It's the oh, fuck. No, it's like changing. There's so much stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one whole day, so it's quite a bit.
Let's just do it again. So let's see whether this is Jos van Heetwijk and this guy is citing this article. We need to understand the data structure, right? And it's good doing this side by side. So this is Jos van Heetwijk. So you got the comments, citaat, and responding to dollars. So let me see where this is. So citaat is what
exactly.
It is, and this is the article. Okay, let's go to the next one. What is the behavior that you expect here?
Well, so if you now run the same function for that one, for that tweet, it should work perfectly fine. In that you can see replying to and the comment of the guy that's replying. As you can see, lost fill up.
Yeah, and
Misschien
this
lost
one?
connection. But then if you get rid of that responding variable, what I was talking about, that
Why?
is
What does it mean getting rid of this responding variable?
well, the responding variable that we defined basically takes that article that can
Yes.
be there when people respond to an article.
Yes.
But for some reason, when we delete that because we don't necessarily
Why do we
need.
want to delete this variable? Why do we want to delete this variable?
Well, yeah, I mean, if we don't really have much use in uh, keeping that
Yeah, but let's just
article,
keep it.
right? Because
Let's just
it's
keep it. If we keep it, what's the problem?
yeah, that we can get those links to those articles are getting into our data, right?
But
I mean, it's yeah. How do I explain it?
It's
When it captures that those first few lines, such an article, that doesn't really make any sense for us to keep, right?
why?
Because it's just a half a sentence, or I mean, maybe 2 sentences, or
for
I
instance,
don't know.
I believe the problem is if we, for instance, want to do, okay, this is relating to our own research, yeah, sentiment analysis. If we want to analyze the text and the comment of the person and the link is added, and in the link there's also negative text or maybe positive text, it'll influence our research. So it actually distorts our research.
Yes, but
So,
you're collecting data. You're not conducting research here.
yeah, I know, but we're thinking further now, because the thing is,
Mark,
It's,
Mark, this is a data preparation problem. This is not a data collection problem.
yeah. Okay.
oh, so we should deal with this in deep prep,
Yes.
this whole thing,
Ah,
and now we just collect everything
Yes.
and just
okay.
all right.
Okay.
Yep.
I know this has been a quite a rough ride to get here, but I think you know exactly get what I want.
Yeah.
Data
Right.
collection, you get everything, and you store it in the best possible way without loss.
Okay.
You
Okay.
don't do wrangling, you don't do filtering unless it's something really critical to address.
Okay.
Right.
And what I was trying to get at is later in deep prep, you will define some rules which text to analyze and which one not. And then it could be like if responding is not empty and the comment is not empty, only analyze the comment. But if the comment is empty and responding is there, then analyze responding. I don't know what that rule will be, but when you have that in a nice file, you'll get to defining these rules.
Right.
Please store your object as as new line separated JSON objects, because here you don't have to do any concatenation, and yeah, store it without data loss. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was
Okay.
that helpful? I hope.
Yeah. Then we'll just move it towards the deep prep side of things. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you'll see very clearly what decisions to make, and that is
Yeah.
an interesting problem per se. But yeah, it's not an ODSM problem.